this video, we are going to learn about the second conditional. Recordad que tenéis el condicional 0 y 1 en otros vídeos en nuestro canal. Are you ready to learn about? First of all, we need to know how to form the second conditional. We form the second conditional with if plus past simple plus a comma plus would or wouldn't, depend if it's negative or positive the sentence, and finally with a verb in the present simple. Para la estructura del segundo condicional, en la parte de la frase donde tenemos if, deberemos utilizar un verbo en pasado simple. A la otra parte de la frase utilizaremos el would si es positiva y el wouldn't si es negativa, junto con un verbo en presente simple. Let's see an example of a sentence using second conditional. Later, we will see when we have to use it and the differences between the first and the second conditional. If I had a garden, comma, I would grow lots of fruit. As you can see, we have if, a verb in the past simple, in this case had, the comma, and in the other part of the comma or the sentence, we have would plus a verb in the present simple, in this case, grow. As you can see, in this case, we use past simple and would. In the first conditional, we used present simple and will. Now, let's see when we have to use second conditional. We use the second conditional to imagine what is unlikely to happen and to talk about an imaginary situation. Utilizaremos el segundo condicional para hablar de situaciones que es poco probable que sucedan o incluso para hablar de una situación imaginaria o hipotética. Now, we are going to work on different examples using the second conditional. In the first case, we are going to see a situation that is unlikely to happen. We are going to imagine it. If I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. I probably won't win the lottery. In this example, si ganase la lotería, me compraría una gran casa. Es una situación imaginaria que estoy planteando sobre un hecho que es poco probable que suceda. Now we are going to see the second example using the second conditional. In this case, we are talking about an imaginary situation. Let's see. If I had his number, I would call him. I don't have his number now, so it's impossible for me to call him. Como podéis ver, si tuviera su número, le llamaría. Es una situación imaginaria porque no tengo su teléfono, por lo tanto, es imposible que le pueda llamar. I think it's important to you to know about the differences between the first and the second conditional. However, we are going to try to remember a little bit the 0-1. We used zero conditional to talk about scientific facts or situations that are 100% sure. But in the case of the first conditional and the second conditional, we talk about situations that are probably or that are not probably to happen. Si recordamos un poco del primer vídeo que subimos, el condicional 0 lo utilizábamos para hechos científicos o que son 100% verdad. En este caso vamos a hacer una diferencia entre el primer y el segundo condicional, donde hablamos de situaciones que son probables o poco probables que sucedan. In the first conditional, we imagine what is likely to happen. For example, if I have enough money, I will buy some new shoes. It's much more likely that I will have enough money to buy some shoes. En el primero imaginamos situaciones que son probables que sucedan. Por ejemplo, si tengo suficiente dinero, me compraré unos zapatos nuevos. Es muy probable que yo pueda tener suficiente dinero para comprar unos zapatos. In the second conditional, we imagine what is unlikely to happen. For example, if I had enough money, I would buy a house with 20 bedrooms and a swimming pool. I'm probably not going to have this much money. It's just a dream, not very real. En este segundo condicional estamos imaginando situaciones que son poco probables que sucedan. Si tuviera suficiente dinero, me compraría una casa con 20 habitaciones y una piscina. Es muy poco probable que yo consiga tener todo este dinero. Por lo tanto, podríamos decir que es solo un sueño muy poco real. And now we are in the final part of the video. Quiz time. Are you ready to answer the questions? Recuerda suscribirte si te ha gustado, darle like y activar la campanita para no perderte ninguno de nuestros vídeos. También puedes encontrarnos en Instagram, Facebook y Twitter.